and you'll see oaks struggling.
Yeah, well, even here, there's a lot of people struggling, dude. Poverty is also wild here, dude. Yeah.
Poverty is wild throughout Africa.
Yeah.
That's where poverty started.
It's a lot, dude. It's a lot. The thing is, like, with population growth, it's very hard to try handle that, as well as in capitalism, it doesn't work. Like, the thing is, if you're forcing everyone to try get money to get out of the shit or buy themselves a house, there's people with money that can't even buy themselves a house. Like, how the fuck do you expect someone to come from the bottom to try buy themselves a house or establish something for their family? Some people's conditions have been so rough that it's hard for them to, like, try and move forward. Like, they're in a comfort zone. It's possible. Like, but it's very rare that they realize that.
They're probably in a comfort zone, maybe.
Not a comfort zone. It's just when you've seen so much shit or only exposed to people who haven't maybe made it or something like that. Even though society has caused most of that, it's not even them personally. Like, it's hard for people to see growth if they don't have a hero, if they don't have someone to look up to, if they don't have, like, to aim.
Yeah, they need motivation.
Yeah. That's the thing, is a lot of places lack the motivation, dude.
And I feel like there's like, you can do so much motivation. I don't know if you heard about that mouse thing.
Yes.
That hope experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they put the mouse in a jar, see how long until it drowns because of exhaustion. Just as that moment pops up, after like 15 minutes, they take them out.
Just as it's about to quit.
Yeah, just as it's about to quit. And then they stop the timer, and it was like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And they take them out.
Yeah.
And then they dry them off and rest for a few minutes. And then they put them back for a second round. How long do you think that mouse lasted in that water? First time was 15 minutes.
After that, when you believe, what was it? When you believe you can win, dude. It's a long time.
Yeah.
How long was it?
60 hours.
60 hours. Dude. That's hard to
60 hours for 15 minutes.
Dude.
Just because it had been saved before and it believed that it will get saved again.
Yeah.
Just that hope.
Yeah.
That just shows, and it's the same for us.
Yeah.
Like, if we believe it fucking happens. There are videos on YouTube that you showed me that relate to, like, humans having the power to, like, put out the energies and all of that to create your own fate.
Yeah.
In a way.
Well, that's the thing, is, like, I'm a strong believer in you can literally do anything. Like, 100%. The cap is what you put on yourself, but you can't do everything.
Yeah.
You can do anything, but not everything.
You have limitations, and you need to know those limitations.
That's the thing, is you're only one person still. You can do anything, but some people might push too far, and then end up in a situation where it's hard
to... You need to have your own limitations.
Yeah, but also push past those and realize, like have a limiter, and then push past that once you've... Like, if you have something that you're a little bit confused about, maybe sit on it for a little bit, and then push again afterwards.
Yeah.
Don't stagnate.
Yeah.
Push or either pull back. Like, choose which one you want to do after sitting with it for a second. One of those things.
No, I get you. I believe that, like, in correlation with what you're saying, like, let's say, for an example, fuck, forgot what I was going to say.
Oof.
What did you just say?
We were talking about
progress.
Yeah, like progression, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's just what people want to see.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be able to keep moving forward, accept change, like, and use it to your advantage.
Learn how to adapt to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So learn, like, just if you keep learning, like, new ways to do something, you can just add to your muscle memory. You can add to anything, bro. Brain power, just how you think.
Yeah.
Just by experiencing something like that. How you can think differently.
Yeah, definitely.
You can just think through.
Like, that's the thing, is, like,
The more you experience, the
Yeah.
more ways you can think.
Well, that's the thing for me. Like, I've been through such random psychological shit in my life.
Mm.
Of like paranormal shit, like fucking like
Yeah.
a very weird shit that my brain fucked out at some stage.
Yeah.
But learning how to make it through that has actually made me stronger as a person in general.
Oh, okay.
But
At
like,
least.
but like just weird things, like small things that have affected me as well, like also have changed me.
Mm.
Or just moments like when I realized, like individuals around me even was a huge turning point in my life.
Oh,
I used to think that people, like when I was younger, I didn't actually realize I did this. But I didn't even know people were people. I just kind of existed, walked around, stared out windows. It was only like a little while after that I actually started realizing, like, oh shit, there's like something going on here. It was only when I was like 18, 19, I started realizing that.
Yeah.
And before that, I don't even know what I lived in, dude. I can't even tell you what I lived in.
I feel like I was just in that like childish mindset and shit.
Yeah.
Up until that isn't Velo trip.
Yeah.
And I feel like it just grounded me so much, which I wanted to happen.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to be grounded and all of that.
Yeah.
Like just start being a bit more humble and like start looking at positives, be more appreciative of like what like the cards that I've been dealt, which is a very lucky hand.
Yeah.
So I just need to be appreciative and try and use it to my advantage to make something of myself.
Yeah. Because now you have the opportunity to do something.
100%. And I feel like it's just time that, like, in this day and age, there's so much that you can do.
Yeah.
You just have to find your thing. You have to dedicate yourself. You have to spend all your time on it. If you want it to be successful, you have to put the time, the dedication.
And like separate your times of things in your life.
Yeah.
Like
also organization.
As much as it's rough, you got to separate your relationships a little bit. You got to do this. Or you got to realize how much, like if you want to dedicate yourself to, let's say, golfing. But you want to go 90 at golfing. Relationships and things like that are harder to maintain at that stage because you're dedicating most of your time to that.
Yeah, like, but then you just gotta find out a balance where you can still keep improving in your golf and you can still maintain your relationship.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know how to find that balance. Yeah.
You got to find what works for you, and the thing is,
what works for you and what works for the other person.
But that's the thing is, you could love golf, but you could love someone else more than golf, and you could be like, you know what, I'm going to dedicate more time to you, even though it might slack my progression. It's worth it. Like,
it's all about your decision, what you want to do.
It's all choices.
If you want to set your golf aside for a girl, do so.
Yeah.
I don't think I personally would.
But it's also at a current point in love.
Yeah, it all depends also at my
anything
age.
Could unfold. You could find someone that's worth it as well, like me as well. I've been in a couple of relationships, but nothing that I'm like, wow.
Yeah, true.
I have been like that a little bit in the times, but like nothing that I'll be like, I'll happily give up my whole life for that now.
I feel like I'll find that chick.
Yeah, maybe one day. Yeah.
I don't really care what age.
Yeah. But that's the thing is you can carry on doing your thing until something actually proper comes up instead of...
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That's the one difference of people that are like dedicated can also somewhat see the difference in is when you actually spend so much time dedicated on something, you can in a way forget about those things, but also not need them to progress your life.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like with the dedication, you gotta have the passion.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be able to do the same thing over and over. You gotta be able
wake
to
up every day,
have fun and be happy working out 8 hours a day if you're a pro basketballer.
Yeah. It's got to be a part of your life.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Golfer, you have to be on the golf course 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
You got to be on the golf course. Minimum.
Yeah.
Some O's spend 12 hours a day. playing golf.
Yeah, that's going hard. But that's also like some people have jobs.
That's
that long.
pros.
But that's the thing is, it's also your job now. So at that point, you have to.
But
show
that's
up
where
and
the
work.
game changes.
Yeah.
That's where people's games start changing, is where they start leaving. When they choose to do golf for the
As a
first
profession.
time. Yeah, as a professional.
Yeah.
So they'll leave their job, they'll have some money in the bank, and they start playing. You can either go through a 3-month dip where you play. When now you're starting to play too much, you get what I mean?
Mm.
So then you start to play shit and all of that. But then you spark up. Because now you've dedicated 3 months.
Yeah.
Every day.
But that's
you're
the
on
thing
that
is,
fucking
what you,
course.
at the time of those 3 months, it might be rough.
It's
But
3 months
after-
is a big change.
But that's also like it's like learning in general. You have to. You don't just know something. That's why you learn it. So you got to
Golf
actually
is so
dedicate
hard
the time
because-
and then put in the time doing the practical things before you can actually.
I also feel like
Do it.
maybe golf is so hard.
Yeah.
Because like in the tournaments and shit, like you might be having a bad week, but that oak's having a good week.
Mm.
You might be having a good week, but some other oak is having an even better week and he's 4 shots above you.
Yeah.
Like that's
could
why
be
it's so
anything.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to win on the PGA tour and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. Because you got so much competition.
And then also you got to handle pressure at that point. That's
exactly.
That's a whole new
Because
player in the
there's-
field. You can be the
because
best golfer in the world, but if your player against you,
Because
is a
if you
crowd,
first,
and
you have
can't deal with
everything
that.
to lose.
Yeah. No, but in general, like if you have to go now, you playing golf all the time, jamming, and then one day there's a crowd. It's a different game.
I don't
It's
know.
it's a whole other player that could affect you and get in your head. Like
No, I get you. Like, I am susceptible to like
yeah.
stage fright when it comes to performing
Mhm.
and all of that. Like, I feel like I was never the best at performing under pressure,
Yeah.
but I can.
But you've gotten better at it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I've just gotten more into my own world. When I get into my golf, like going into the mental side of things, get into my golf swing and I go into my own world and it's just about the golf ball
Yeah.
and my shot.
Yeah.
And I can ignore,
but that's a
like I
difference.
don't mind people talking on my swing
Yeah.
and all of that shit.
But that's
Like,
a difference.
I've
Some
learned
players
to
as
block
well,
out
yeah.
that shit.
Because
Not a
there
lot
is
of people
some
can
guys
block
that
it
are like,
out. Yeah.
There's some guys that are like, oh no, like you made a noise, shit. Or you were talking about that one guy as well that got geared up by the crowd as well. The one golfer.
Oh, Ricky. Yeah,
Like the crowd gears him up, and that drives him
It
to
just
push
depends
better.
on the person,
so
the
some people
personality.
Completely different things that are affecting them at different times, dude.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
And then
Like-
under pressure situations like that, it's quite a trippy one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough, bro.
Yeah.
Like I did it at like a competition level,
Yeah.
and like pressure got to me. I don't know. It's weird. Like I feel like I can, but back in the day, it just never happened. I think now I can handle pressure a lot better
Yeah. But you also have to grow
compared
before
to
you
like
can figure it out.
when I was in that competition
Yeah.
part of golf. Like that was when I was like 13, 14,
Yeah.
and then 17.
But that's also like something like a Nigel Houston or someone. Like imagine being that young and going up to the top of your sport.
Yeah, that must be crazy.
Like it's also like
You know
a whole
what?
other thing to handle, dude. But like that's the thing. Some people can naturally do it, and some people, I'm sure, it's weird.
All I'm saying is like, how the fuck, bro? How did he not break so many bones?
I'm sure he did. I'm sure that Oaks had plenty.
But then how would he do that so young? How would he do it so young?
I don't know, when you're younger, you have
You didn't
bad
get injured.
regeneration. Dude, I used to BMX when I was younger. I didn't really get that good at it, to be honest. But the Oaks I was riding with, my man, every time we go to the park, they would fucking try something crazy and eat shit hard. Escape this, but like Oaks would fuck up their arms, legs, this, that.
No,
Oaks
but I'm
just go
talking
hard.
like,
Those Oaks are raised
braking.
different, dude. Okay, braking will catch you.
yeah.
But then
that's
you're
what I mean.
dealing with
Like a
long-term
sprain is sharp. 2-3
Yeah.
days you back off. You're back on the fucking.
But that's the thing with any sport, eh? Any injury could heavily affect your life.
Yeah, I went. So I was riding and all of that, and I fell. And I fell off and I hurt my wrist. Like I had fractured my wrist and all of that. And then I had to go and play tennis the next day for my school. I still won.
No, but you see, that's the thing is when you're younger, you'll push to do stupid shit. When you're older, you're like, this is probably a bad idea. When you're younger, you're like, fucking
no. I was forced.
Like
I didn't want to. My wrist was too sore.
Who forced you?
My mom.
Oh, yeah. School. Fair enough. But that's the thing is,
because when I was in grade 7, I was the best tennis player in the school.
Yeah, but that's the thing is also a point where it's hard for a parent to comprehend the difference between, or even a teacher to comprehend the difference between someone like backing out of something because they're panicking, someone that actually hurt themselves, someone that's
but I fell riding a fucking motorbike.
Yeah, fair enough. But like that's the thing is also like you could say that to your teacher, but they'll also be like, oh no, you're pushing out, you're saying this or that, or like not in those words obviously because they're a teacher and you're a lot younger.
Yeah, my mom also didn't want, my mom also wasn't there.
But that's the thing is she might have thought you were backing out of it because you were freaking out a little bit and she wanted to push you to go for it.
No, she was angry that I fell. Angry, bro.
But that's also messing around as well.
And that's why she still made me play. She was like, you wanted that fucking bike. She didn't like the bike.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, you wanted the bike. You fall off the bike.
Yeah, no,
go play tennis. Yeah. I'll get another one, bro.
Yeah.
That thing, I don't know. It's just a different type of fun, bro. Like.
What, motorbikes?
Yeah.
I've never ridden one, eh?
Well, you kind of have with a quad.
Yeah,
that's
a quad, yeah. But motorbikes were off limits in my family, eh?
Yeah, but I know. That's why I'm saying, like, a quad bike counts. Like, it's still a bike. Quad bike. Yeah. It's in the name.
I also rode a bicycle. Something like that.
Yeah.
It's a bike with less motor, dude. Less gears in it. Because then you got to become the gears, dude.
Yeah, yes.
And if BMX, it's also fixed.
Yeah, but Martin's crazy, bro. They got too much gears when it comes to fucking cycling.
My man, he'll do anything with a bicycle.
Yeah, they don't on the fucking quad as well, bro.
Dude, he'll put it on 2 wheels, anything. he'll find a way, and he'll find a way to do a trick on anything, dude.
Yeah, yes.
Even wakeboarding, he picked up perfectly, dude.
Yeah, bro. First try.
Yeah. Even Marco did really well with that, and Jordan. You as well.
Oh, yeah.
But Oaks picked up.
No, but Mark's, when he picked.
Mark's was a surprise, motherfucker. Yeah, dude. He worked for that shit.
Yeah, he worked too hard for that. That was dedication is key, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
And Dinskis.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wakeboarding I love, dude. I want to go do that again.
That was a fucking cool weekend.
I didn't fuck up my toe, dude. I would have joined you guys.
Yo, that was mush, bro. That was mank.
Dude, even me when I looked at that thing, I was like, oh. Look at that thing. Dude, you were like, oh.